Hello everybody, I know it's been a fat ass minute so I've definitely talked to this channel, but I'm kind of back. Had a little main trip for Africa, so I'm definitely back on business. I may be a little bit under the weather, I could still manage to get some videos, just some short mini ones, just for y'all to have a little celebration for still sticking up this channel, which I do fuck with y'all a lot. From early January, a YouTuber named That Guy This, En Garde, the indie game that'll challenge you like Sekiro. The people who know damn well about me knows that I love Sekiro, and games who are similar to it, you know I'ma eat that shit up. He's a cool YouTuber, I definitely do recommend him for most of the same things that he has problems with Elden Ring and same thing with mine. So I definitely think you should definitely check it out. But anyway, seeing the gameplay for En Garde was pretty alright, it looked simple. So I wanted to try it out. And I gotta say, can they make a sequel?
You there! Hand over my sword, and let's settle this with a duel.
En Garde is such a fun game that is just brimming with personality for each moment of every corner. It has a Saturday morning cartoon with a mixture of Puss in Boots.
Luckily, in tight spots like this, I always manage to find a conveniently hidden exit.
Oh no! She found the conveniently hidden exit! Again!
Still sharp.
While I didn't really grow up with Zoro, Puss in Boots was definitely the right picture to spot for her. And while I mean they literally reference him in the game, one of the uniquest things I liked about Engarde is not only because of sword clashing just going back and forth, but also like how Puss in Boots was, is using the environments to kill the enemies in a whole humorous way. It implements the gameplay real damn well. It gives you more of a breathing space and actually seems reliable. And I'm sorry, how can you not laugh when you see this though?
You will pay for your crimes.
To me, it makes the game a lot more balanced. As I play this game on the hardest difficulty, every enemy is going to be aggressive and shows you no mercy. So I never felt the game was just being too bullshit most times. The only thing I had my biggest flaw with the rest of the game was the fact I get cornered and then most times I'll get died just from that. But otherwise than that, it's just a solid ass gameplay loop. And of course, how can I not talk about this game without the mention of Sekiro, nigga? The minute when I saw that posture meter and then you go that sword clashing, man, that shit never gets old. That beautiful tug of war.
Excuse me! Not my palace, not my fight.
Fear not. I won't beat you too hard.
No limit all in one fell swoop. Each mistake you make can lead to your own death. The enemy variety is actually tolerable, because unlike some games, they don't bloat the game this damn long. It's actually 4 hours or 5 hours at best, which I'ma say is such a breath of fresh air. Not every game has to be so damn long. Take notes, developers, please. If you're gonna make a game that's gonna be excessively long, actually make enemy variety a lot more different and unique than just doing the same ones over and over again. And I'm looking at these games, so rather than wasting my damn anyways, yeah. But not only just for the combat itself, the whole location is just definitely really beautiful. It's bright and colorful, and you already see the charm. Going through 4 areas, and again, that's okay with me. Each of the arenas they put you in is definitely a memorable way to fight any of these enemies anyways. Each time I kept dying, it was really my fault. I like how the end of the game, it adds everything what you lead up to this point. They throw everything at you, the hardest enemy through a few of the minions. The controls are snappy and definitely on point. But what adds such a nice addition is definitely the story. I like it doesn't try too hard to explain what it is, and I kinda like that. But in a short summary, you have to deal with most of your ops in the game, with a little bit of some sibling rivalry, which of course have their own quirks to them. I do like the energy they bring to their dialogues.
It's a deal. Why do you want to keep them for ransom? They belong to the people.
Las ostras malditas. What do you think the people of this city eat? Keys or bread?
Adalia and her sister are deadass my favorite in the game. While its small doesn't really add much, it's really fine for the way it is. I love the sister's boss fight matches the same entry you got, so it's a nice skill check. It was short, simple, yet challenging. That can keep you off guard in many ways. And you got this big, fat-ass nigga. Of course, you can tell he's obviously evil. Is a final boss, and of course, he's gonna be the hardest one. We just kill him with the most...
You may fight like a lioness, but you are as blind as a bat! Can you not see the clarity of my vision? The logic to my schemes? My plan will give this kingdom...
Go home, folks.
After that's the end of the game. And I know I forgot one character, but I didn't really care that much about him anyway, so whatever. But En Garde is such a sweet ass game. I think most games should be. It takes inspirations and does it in its own way, and actually embraces that. I had to put this as a huge thank you because this is definitely a game that definitely should have some recognition. I played this on my Rogue Ally, and I gotta say, I'm not disappointed. They make a sequel or whatnot, then please do. I don't know, but take your time though. Because I actually might think about replaying the arenas and whatever, because they have a little bit some features in there too, extra modes, so yes sir, yes sir. But that's all I really want to talk about for this video, so I appreciate y'all for sticking out, and I'll definitely put a new video next month. So this is a little short one just to give y'all a little surprise, so bingo, adios, sigo, ooh, yeah.